Sam Querrey just dropped a bomb on the tennis world. He said something that has everyone fighting right now.
Is she the biggest draw in women's tennis right now?
Yes.
Is she bigger than Sabalenka? Is she bigger than Coco?
Dude, it's crazy. She's having the same effect that Fonseca was having, like, on the men's side last year in Miami.
It's like Fonseca, but I think it's bigger than Fonseca.
It is, yeah, it is.
Like, the Doha, crowds were insane for her last week.
If she wins a slam, it would be like one of the biggest things in the world.
Yeah, correct.
She's definitely one to watch, obviously because she's so good, but just for the atmosphere. You want to tune into her matches just to see what it's like on the court.
There's got to be like a little jealousy maybe from some of the women. The girls coming in, she's not top 10, biggest star in the world.
And honestly, Aryna Sabalenka is not happy about it. Sam Querrey declared that Alex Eala is the biggest draw in upcoming tours. He actually said she's bigger than Aryna Sabalenka. And now Sabalenka has reacted, calling it a shitty statement. This is getting insane. Let me break down exactly what happened. Sam Querrey, former top player, someone who knows tennis inside out. He went on record and said Alex Eala is going to be the biggest star on tour. He said her marketability, her story, her fan base from Philippines of 110 million people. All of it makes her a bigger draw than even world #1 Aryna Sabalenka. And honestly, when you think about it, he has a point. Alex Eala just won Dubai Open as a qualifier. She beat Grand Slam champions back-to-back. She gave Philippines their first ever WTA champion. And what did WTA do? They put her on a small court next tournament like she was nobody. That story alone makes people want to watch her. But then Aryna Sabalenka caught wind of this statement, and she did not hold back. She called it a shitty statement. She said rankings matter. She said results matter. And right now, she's #1 with multiple titles while Eala is just getting started. And look, I get it. Sabalenka is dominant. She's winning everything. She deserves respect. But Querrey wasn't talking about rankings. He was talking about star power. He was talking about who fills seats, who gets views, who makes people talk, and the proof is right here. We are literally having this debate right now because of what he said. So the real question is, who is right? Is Sam Querrey onto something? Is Alex Eala really the future face of WTA? Or is Aryna Sabalenka right that this is just disrespectful to her achievements? Let's dig deeper into both sides. First, let's talk about Alex Eala and why Sam Querrey believes she's the biggest draw. Eala is only 19 years old. She comes from the Philippines, a country of 110 million people that has never had a genuine WTA champion before her. When she won Dubai Open as a qualifier, beating Grand Slam champions along the way, she didn't just win a tournament. She made history. The entire Philippines stopped to watch her. People who never watched tennis before started following her journey. She became a national hero overnight, and that's what Sam Querrey is talking about. Marketability isn't just about rankings. It's about connection. It's about story. It's about millions of people feeling like they're part of your journey. Eala has that in a way that few players ever achieve. Plus, her game is beautiful to watch. She's technical, she's smart, she doesn't just rely on power. She constructs points like a chess player. Now let's look at Aryna Sabalenka's side. Sabalenka is world #1. She has multiple Grand Slams. She's been dominating the tour for years now. When she steps on court, opponents know they're in for a fight. Her power tennis is intimidating. Her roar is famous. Her presence demands attention. She has earned her spot through years of hard work, through losses and comebacks, through proving herself again and again. So when someone comes and says a 19-year-old with one big win is a bigger draw than her, of course she's going to be offended. It feels like disrespect to everything she's built, and honestly, she's not wrong to feel that way. But here's where it gets interesting. Sam Querrey's statement isn't really about who is better right now. It's about potential. It's about where the sport is heading. It's about who will be driving conversations in the next few years, and if you look at it that way, Eala's potential is enormous. The WTA has been struggling to break into new markets. Asia is a massive opportunity. And suddenly they have a Filipino champion who just beat everyone at Dubai. That's not something you ignore. But what did the WTA do? They put her on a small court in her next tournament. They gave her no promotion. They treated her like she was still a qualifier. So now you have a situation where experts are calling her the biggest draw. The WTA is ignoring her. And the world number 1 is calling the whole thing a shitty statement. This is exactly the kind of drama that makes tennis interesting. Now let's talk about what this means for both players moving forward. For Aryna Sabalenka, this is personal now. She's going to use this as fuel. You can bet on that. Every time she steps on court, she's going to have this statement in the back of her mind. She's going to want to prove that she's not just number 1 in rankings, but number 1 in every way possible. We've seen this before with Sabalenka when she feels disrespected. She comes back stronger. Remember how she responded after tough losses? Remember how she rebuilt her game and came back to dominate? This is the same energy for Alex Eala. This is a massive spotlight that she didn't ask for. She's just been doing her job, winning matches, representing her country. Now suddenly she's being compared to the world number 1, and people are expecting her to live up to that hype. How she handles this pressure will define her career. If she stays focused, keeps working, and lets her racket do the talking, she could actually become everything Sam Querrey said she would be. But if she gets distracted by the noise, it could slow down her progress. The good news for Eala is that she seems grounded. From everything we've seen, she's humble, she's hardworking, she's not the type to get caught up in controversies. She let her tennis do the talking in Dubai, and she'll probably do the same thing now. Now let's talk about the bigger picture here. The role of the WTA in all of this. The WTA has a responsibility to promote all of their stars, not just the ones from traditional tennis countries. When they ignored Eala after Dubai, they sent a message that some champions matter more than others, and now they have a situation where one of their top players is angry. An expert is defending his take, and fans are divided. Experts like Sam Querrey have to say, and I'll be holding the WTA accountable for how they handle their stars. This is far from over. Trust me, Sabalenka is going to use this as motivation. She's going to come out swinging in her next tournament just to prove a point, and Eala is going to keep working, keep winning, and eventually the WTA won't be able to ignore her anymore. The question is, when that day comes, will Sabalenka still be on top? Will we have a real rivalry between these two? Imagine a Grand Slam final between Sabalenka and Eala a year from now. The power versus the precision, the champion versus the rising star. The established queen versus the new challenger. The West versus the East. That's the kind of match that sells out stadiums. That's the kind of match that brings new fans to tennis. That's the kind of match that people remember for years, and Sam Querrey saw that future before anyone else. So respect to him for speaking his mind, even if it made the world number 1 angry, because sometimes the truth hurts, and sometimes the truth starts conversations that need to be had. Thanks for watching. Stay locked in, drop your comments, and I'll see you in the next video.